VSLR Studies and I am Leonard. Today we are going to start a new chapter as we discussed in the earlier sessions, and today we are starting a chapter the chapter's name is the liberation movements and the national liberation movements in the colonies. And from the starting, many countries has become colonies for a major powers such as the UK and Britain, France and Russia, etc. And some of the countries remained independent between the colonies from the 20th century and also in 19th century. Mainly, many countries has become the colonies of Britain and France. Britain and France has occupied much of the colonies in the world, and the USA has not included. The USA did not colonize any country, and also it is not any colony of under any country. And because of these reasons, the USA is one of the dominant major country during the 18th century and also 19th century. And many colonies are present, like our India is also one of the colony of Britain, and during the 200 years of from 18th century to 19th century and 20th century. And friends, like this many events happened during the liberation of India, and not only India but mainly in this lesson we are going to discuss about the liberation movements of China, Vietnam and also Nigeria, and also the eastern side Latin American countries which are present in the world. And starting with the topics, and now I am going to show some images of colonies under the UK and also France. And friends, here we can see some countries are given with some colors, and starting with the first, the Britain. All the Britain colonies are reported in the pink color, such as our India and also Pakistan. Are the Indian and Pakistan are two united countries during that time. After some disunities has arisen because of the British, and the both countries has divided, and that we will discuss in our coming chapter, that is the 16th chapter. And also here the Britain, and here the Australia, and here some part of Africa. Mainly the Africa was divided in between the many colonies. And here comes the Africa. In Africa, many colonies are divided by some different colonizers, and the mainly Britain colonies are Britain colonies are here shown in pink color. In the next one, you can see there are blue color colonies. The blue color colonies are reported by the France colonies. All the colonies of France are reported in the blue color, such as we can see the here Vietnam. And not only Vietnam, here much of the Africa, and here we can see the Norway, and Norway, Sweden we can see, and the small blue color line represents Sweden and Norway. And like this many colonies are also there for France and also some Britain, and mainly the Holland or Netherlands or Dutch. Friends, here we can see that the Holland is one of the country which has three different names. Holland or Netherlands or Dutch, three names show only one country, that is Holland. And this Holland, the colonies of Holland are colored in light brown. Here we can see some part of light brown countries which are under the colonies, and here we can see the grey color, the grey, which are these countries which are colored in grey are mostly in out of the colonies, means they relied as independence. And but as we discuss about here, the China is one of the country which is independent, and it is not under any colony. And friends, here like this we can see the different countries which are colonized by the different main kingdoms. And mainly all the countries, or most of the colonized countries, are under France and also Britain. These two are play a main role in capturing all countries. But as we see in the grey color countries like China, they are just namely for independent, but they are also under the rule of numerous powers. And starting from now, we are going to discuss about the three different countries liberations movements, and they are China and Vietnam and Nigeria. We will discuss about these three countries liberation movements in this chapter today. And starting with first the China, and the China is being in two stages, the phase 1 and phase 2. This and many countries of after China. Now we are talking about China. And China, and first the Manchu dynasty was ruling the China, and this empire could not maintain its proper power, and it has not fulfilled the needs of the western colonies of China, and not only China, and many the western colonies empires was not fulfilling their people's needs, and because of that the Manchu dynasty came to an end of ruling, and the Manchu empire was overthrown, and a new republic was established in China, and that was leader of the new republic established in China was Sun Yat-sen. And now we are talking about the establishment of republic in New China, and this Sun Yat-sen has ruled the China, and his party's his main aim was the three principles of San Minchu, and he started to name his the San in San Minchu. The San means nationalism. The nationalism means for all the people. All the first nationalism means the overthrow of Manchu dynasty and establishing a new republic, and not only new republic as well as throwing out of all other foreign powers in China. And the second one is the mean, and in this mean, and it is a meaning of democracy. In the democracy means all the people should get equal rights with all the people, and all the people should get equal qualities of being powers. And also the next one is a Chu, and the Chu means the socialism, nationalism, democracy, and socialism. And like this, the socialism means and people should communicate with each other, and all people should mix with one another, and all the people should be like brothers and sisters with each other. And these are the main mottos of the Sun Yat-sen while his ruling time. And after time by time, the Sun Yat-sen government could not consolidate itself as it is a republican government, and the country came to be under the control of the regional military powers called as warlords. And friends, it is a silly thing that the Chinese empires will be named by a small laughing thing. That means they will take a big drum-like structure, and they will go to a side stage, and they will throw that drum-like drum from that much height. And when it fall on the ground, what sound it makes, they will keep that sound name as their empire. And that like that the Chinese empires will be named during their ruling time. And this Sun Yat-sen republican government could not consolidate itself, and the country came to be controlled by regional military powers called as warlords. And the warlords also slowly the time went, and the country's democracy was came to be an end. And during on the 4th May, and on the 4th May, and friends, like this, after on May 4th, 1919, a revolution has started in China, demanding that we want a new government. And like this, the Chinese revolution, which has changed into a movement after some days, and it is called as May 4th movement. And like this, the May 4th movement was one of the important movements in China, and after the republican government and also the warlords military powers, and the Chinese and then there existed two new political parties that are called as the Kuomintang Party, and it is a National People's Party of China, and it is also called as KMT. And the next party is the Chinese Communist Party, and it is called as CCP. And next, after the fall of warlords, that is regional military powers, the country came to be slowly after the Sun Yat-sen. The new leader who has risen from Kuomintang Party is Chiang Kai-shek. He started to rule the China after the falling of these military powers, and also the Sun Yat-sen's government, republican government. And the main motto of Kuomintang Party is also as same as to the Kuomintang Party's mottos are also same to the mottos of Sun Yat-sen's republican government, and both have the unique political ideas of nationalism, and also the ruling the government in the same way. And like this, the Kuomintang Party has also the same qualities as that of the Sun Yat-sen's government. And friends, like this, today we are stopping this session, and in the next session we are going to discuss about the rise of Chinese Communist Party and etc. So friends, bye.